Alright, we're live on the video feed. So I hope you kids out there in TV land can see us and hear us and listen to us. Just really be grumpy assholes. Hey Paula, hey Laura, hey Michael. Hey guys. We are just still setting up for the actual recording. This should be fairly, well, it's not going to be short, but it should be a lot shorter than a normal podcast because we have the morning's interview already recorded, and that's 45 minutes, I think. All right, we're live on the video feed. You need to shut up.
The video might be longer.
The
audio is only 37 minutes.
Okay, the audio is 37 minutes. So, yeah. The video will definitely be longer because,
yes,
yeah, we vamped to the beginning and whatnot. So be sure to go check it out if you haven't. Woody talked quite a bit about the charitable anthology, pretty good stuff. Or just wait and actually listen to the awesome podcast. Audio goodness.
Haven't hit record yet.
I know. I see that now. And here's me talking. Yeah, I need to be up a bit. Here I am again on my own. Spike. Yep, perfect.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy. Yes.
You can go up a little tad, right? All right.
As opposed to a big tad.
As opposed to a big tad, maybe a Tad Williams or a Tad or Tab Hunter. How about that?
Tab, sure, but I said Tad. How's the? Do I have things?
Oh no! Laura's laptop died after the podcast this morning. We killed her laptop remotely.
Wow, that's some power.
Oh, hey, Brandon, nice.
Brandon Meebane?
No, Brandon Haddix. You hadn't. So there's a delay, buddy. All right, just calm your roll, and I don't get a list of who's watching.
No, you don't get a list. You just have to. Why is all of this like really quiet this time?
I don't know. Oh, see, I'm up. Yeah, go up a bit. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, you can.
Hello.
Probably, you can.
There we go.
Crank. Okay.
That's better.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. Ready to do this? This is 50.
It is 50.
Nifty
and,
50.
And I'm ready to do this if I'm. Why are you so freely moving and yet not?
Yeah, that's mine is too. I don't even care anymore though.
Oh, because that is okay.
Laura, you have an awesome son. That's great that he took you to get a new laptop.
Okay. Am I clear in view?
You are. We're both kind of obstructed.
Okay.
We're gonna fix this one day, I swear.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
No. Well.
All right. Just like we.
There we go. It's fixed.
For you.
Yeah.
I've got this like. Yeah.
Man, the room looks good.
Yeah, the room does look good. 50. Nifty 50.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay.
Shifty 50.
Shifty 50.
Yeah. So, here we are at the... I forget what the... What's a 50 called? Because you have a centennial, it's a... It's quad... I don't remember.
Sequencentennial?
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
I don't know. If Stuart's on, he'll tell us.
Sesquicentennial.
Sesquicentennial.
No.
No, that sounds like
Sesquicentennial?
That's only if you're big and hairy.
Sequoiatennial?
Yes, it's a sequoiatennial. So we've had I've had a really good week. I don't know about you, but I've.
Once again, I promised myself I was going to write shit down. I don't know what I did this week.
Well,
Rofi and I worked out.
Yeah, which is awesome.
I don't know.
Let's see. My week was I resurrected Humans in Household.
Yay!
Yeah, I am a I'm a Kino necromancer? I don't know what I am. But I was able to find, finally, thanks to Aaron Korn, by the way, thank you for helping me out with that, all of the footage from Canada that we didn't have.
Oh.
Got it all linked, got a Premiere file created instead of a Final Cut file.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's linked back in, all of the raw footage is hooked up. So we are live again with editing and doing magic on Humans and Households.
Sweet.
I'm very happy. And you may
Me
have
too.
seen Zombie Orpheus posted a 4K still taken from the Black Magic, which is only 2.5K, but the up-res debayering looks really good on it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a 4K still for Humans and Households, and it's just beautiful.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
going to say, what was the 4K still of?
For Humans and
Oh,
Households.
from here.
Yeah. So did that this week.
Is it me?
It's not. It's well, you are in it. You are.
Okay.
You're like
I'm
a
out
little
of
bit
focus
of you.
in the foreground.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Just like life.
Just like, exactly.
Our chickens have sort of come home
Come to
No.
roost?
They have made themselves at home in their roost.
Oh, good.
So we are getting pretty regular egg production now, which is awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, and 2 chickens for 2 people turns out to be the right number of chickens. Because
You
don't
need
need
to at least get a third, because I need me some eggs. I can't go see my sister every time I need eggs.
Well, you don't eat eggs every day, so we will start stockpiling them after a while.
Oh, I eat eggs every day.
Aaron threw away a couple because we had black pepper that was very close to the lot for the salmonella outbreak. If you have, I want to say it's Simply Organic, whole peppercorn pepper grinders,
Mm-hmm.
there is a recall for salmonella. So check that out.
Check
I don't remember
out your pepper grinder.
Yeah, I
people.
don't remember the lot numbers, but ours was one off, and better safe than sorry. So we are now 6 eggs ahead instead of the 14 eggs ahead that we were because she was making an omelet.
Oh, okay.
Something like and plus we ate a bunch of eggs as well, because they are delicious.
Yes.
They make the best little egg
Fresh
sandwiches.
eggs are
Fresh eggs.
bomb.
Indeed.
Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about after our break in questions. We're going to talk about the heartthrob virus.
Heartbleed.
Heartbleed.
Heartthrob virus. That's
The Justin Bieber virus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
The Brad Pitt
John
virus.
Stamos.
Um,
Heartthrobs are usually not actually like they're the teen sort of like idolized. So Justin Bieber, heartthrob. I wouldn't go heartthrob like.
well, not now.
Not now. No.
But he was.
Yeah.
Back in Thelma and Louise days.
He was a something throb back in
Yeah.
the Thelma and Louise days.
Yeah.
That's a /r/confused boner for me right there. It's a Reddit
You're
joke.
welcome.
It's a Reddit joke.
Okay.
All right.
I don't read it.
You
I
don't
don't
even
read
read.
anything, no.
No, that's work.
Let's see, what did I do last week?
Oh, I got my hairs cut.
You did.
Yeah.
All
so
of them.
yeah. So now it's like now I've got sort of the like 1990s Joseph Gordon-Levitt emo.
We spritz a little bit. You could do the Vetter shake.
Yeah, I could. But if I feather it just right, I get to do the Neil Young.
Nice.
With the chops and the beard,
Yeah.
because it's all gray through here now, so I can totally do a Neil Young. I need a cowboy hat,
I have one of those.
and I need to beat
Oh,
up
that's
David
the
Crosby.
fan in your...
Yeah, that's the fan in my
Wow,
surface.
sounded like it was taken off there for a minute.
It might be. Well, it took a dive. It's probably scared. It's probably like,
Yeah, that's true.
oh man.
I did work out with Brophy last week. Didn't I do anything? Last week was a good week. But I honestly cannot remember. I know that I did things. I had to have done things.
Well, I would assume you did things. You, at the very least, respirated.
Yeah,
So we got that one on the list. Check that one off.
maybe I came up my meds too quick, and now I have no.
You cleaned.
I have no term memory.
You have cleaned everything in your house. That's one thing you did.
No, technically, I cleaned half of the studio and my living room, and
Well,
that's it. But,
everything I care about in your house.
yes,
So-
and the bathroom.
And the bathroom. Well, so
The
yeah.
second one needs to get cleaned out.
Well, yeah.
But yes, I'm making steady progress on reclaiming myself.
Let's see. I also watched a play last night, and it was the very first preview of Ernest Shackleton Loves Me, which is being put on by Balogun Theater. Go check it out. It is a rock opera, but it's very short, 85 minutes, no intermission.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, no intermission.
No intermission. And it is I didn't know what I was getting into. I had no idea what I was going to watch.
Didn't he go climb Everest or something?
Close. He was the Antarctic explorer.
Oh, okay.
Crossed Antarctica, I think 3 times. They don't go into his actual history. They go into a fictionalized version of his actual history.
Oh, okay.
But essentially, it is... I don't want to spoil everything for you, but it's really good. So go check it out. It's playing at the Seattle Rep through Balogun Theater. It's beautifully set. Like, well, Aaron Buman did the technical direction on it. So it's got a lot of video elements, and what surprised me is it has live video elements on green screen, but they don't do anything to make you know that it's live. So you yourself are kind of undercutting, like you're underselling it because you think it's pre-recorded. And it turns out these actors are both acting the whole time, including in the video bits. There's only one pre-recorded green screen piece. Because it has to be, because it's a composite of one actor twice. Mm-hmm. But it's live. So one of my suggestions is going to be do something that shows that what you're doing on this screen is real and live. Mm-hmm. So I hope that they can find a way to do that, because it's like it's all this extra work that they could have just filmed ahead of time and done the timing for.
True.
And it turns out like they're doing this live. It's amazing.
Sweet.
So yeah, it's about Ernest Shackleton, kind of, and his trip to the Antarctic, kind of, on the Endurance, kind of, and the
kind of, sort of, not really though.
Yeah. The main actor he was in the touring cast for Priscilla, Queen of the Desert as Tick.
Okay.
Or Mitzi. Those are them. Tick and Mitzi. Or
okay.
Tick/Mitzi.
Sure.
Hugo Weaving's character.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Priscilla, Queen of the Desert? I'm getting you Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. If you have not seen this movie, it is awesome.
I think I saw it a long time. Around the same time I saw To Julie Newmar and To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything.
No, it's To Australia, Thanks for the Script, Patrick Swayze, because they did it better. I'm sorry. Well, they did it first.
Priscilla, Queen of the
Desert. Queen of the Desert did it first, yeah.
And I think that I watched them both, but I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
It has been a long time.
It's because the only person in Julie Newmar who sold it was John Leguizamo. Everyone else was like, "Hey, look, I'm a man dressed as a woman. Isn't that funny?" And John Leguizamo,
Snipes?
Yeah, and John Leguizamo was like, "Fuck it, I am a woman.
Yeah,
I am. This is me. This is who I am."
Johnny brings it in every single movie I've seen him in, including the clown in Spawn.
Oh, he was the only good part of Spawn. He was the only good part of Spawn. Well, special effects for the time were pretty fucking amazing, but
yeah,
he was great.
So was Martin Sheen.
He was Carlos Estevez. Or no, that's Charlie Sheen.
Yes.
Right. What's Martin's?
Martino Estevez.
Let's go with that. I'm putting my keys over here so I don't jiggle them in my pocket and annoy everybody, but remind me.
Andy, your keys are on my...
No, after.
Oh.
After. Jesus. So we have a couple of questions coming in on the live feed right now.
Do we want to do
those
and then jump to
Thunder? We'll do those. Then we're going to jump to an interview that we did. And then we'll jump back and answer some questions from this week. So, first, Michael Purdue asks, have you guys read any good scripts lately? No.
Yes.
Good. That was a really long pause for radio.
It was, but it's because I was trying to think of what Michael's asking. And no, I haven't read your script,
I haven't read your script yet either, Michael. I'm sorry. I apologize. I should read it.
Yes.
I will read it. Oh, that's the other thing I did. I got a fucking 4K monitor.
Yes,
I want to talk about that for a second because it's awesome.
Okay.
I want to just like take all of my Blu-ray.
I got a Kindle.
Yeah, maybe
an old one.
Well, yeah. I want to pile all my Blu-rays up and just torch them because 4K is so pretty.
Give them to me before you torch them.
I'm not going to really torch them. I'm going to use them and enjoy them and everything.
And it's probably not quite as drastic as me watching a DVD
and
then
going
watching a Blu-ray of the same thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you should come over.
I guess so.
Or you should never come over. That's the other.
Because I mean, we were looking at the stuff that we were looking at before here. That looks amazing to me. That's good enough.
It is very drastic, the difference.
Wow.
I got the Dell professional 32-inch 4K monitor.
Right, which we
yeah
slightly anticipatorily talked about.
Right.
It came on Tuesday or Wednesday.
It came on Monday. No. You sure it didn't?
Oh, do you have something else coming in this week? Oh, that's right.
No, it was Tuesday. You were right. It's Tuesday. You were right.
Wednesday, something's coming in.
Wednesday of this week?
Yes.
Yes, Mad Max.
Okay.
The trilogy.
Yes.
Because they had.
See, I do remember some things. Not what I did.
Right.
But what everybody else did, apparently.
Oh, 2 men enter, 1 man leave. Though, I guess technically 3 men entered, right? Because, well, whatever. They're not good at math in the future.
No. I just.
Well, that's good. So 4K, definite do it if you can, but definitely get something more than 30 hertz because that's why I got this monitor. It was a 60 hertz monitor versus 30.
Which means what?
Which means
the
refresh rate is 60 hertz. It refreshes 60 times a second, whereas film, for example, is 23.976 times per second. And you think that's good enough until you put it on a computer screen and like you're dragging windows and it feels like you're moving through Jello. So 60 frames a second, very good.
Okay.
Though I've heard people get used to 30. But
so then that 120 is that super thing that my TV did that makes it look soap opera-y.
Yes, it makes it look like video.
Okay, so you dumb it down to the 60, makes it look like film.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Can you reach across over there to the light switch and turn off the one I think nearest the computer?
Okay, is it going to turn off any of our stuff if you get the wrong one? Okay.
No, they only control lights. Yes. Well, I think.
All right.
Because the backlight is killing me on the monitor.
That's
probably
fine.
Everyone else.
Okay. So
we'll have to light for this too.
Laura, the yolks for the eggs of the chickens that I have are yellow. They're not orange. She was asking what the color of the yolks were.
Love me the orange ones.
And Tony Harper says, I thought you were supposed to be talking about drunken pagans. Are there any other kind of pagans?
I'm not aware of them.
Me neither. All right, let's go ahead and cut to our interview.
Okay.
Do we want to do a setup? This is Woody and Alex from Thunder Frog Studios talking about their charitable anthology, and we will be back shortly.
That was a great setup.
And we're back.
We are!
Yeah.
Amazing. See how it works, people?
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that little interview, and I hope you go out and check out the website. And it's a great anthology, great charitable
works.
They do good works.
It's a great idea and concept.
It is. It really
is. Continually having this thing to keep raising money for the Children's Hospital, and at the same time taking people who like comics and introducing them to another kind of genre.
Right.
And people who follow standard action or gamers might get turned on by some of the other stuff that's in the anthology that they don't know is a web series, like Chop Socky Boom.
Chop Socky Boom.
The Arizonan Valued Trekkers, or I can't remember the name.
It's all good. But yeah, give it a look, and hopefully it goes well. And Scott saying this, understand, Scott hates children and has tried to destroy the world's child population many times in maniacal supervillain fashion.
That's why I have that big oven out back.
Right. One at a time isn't working very well.
No.
Especially since you've had zero.
I need a... Wow. Just
0 at a time.
That.
Well, we haven't... dude,
I was just going to say we need a bigger oven, but no. They tried that in history, and that did not work well. So we don't need a bigger oven.
Are you going to ask him to shower? No, don't do that.
No.
No, you don't understand. I was gassing them. I'm not a pedo. Come on. That's horrible.
It is.
So should we get to some questions?
We should.
Let's do it.
Okay. Somewhere. Oh, that was my back. Ow.
Wow, you are dying.
Okay. Let's open the first one with Paula, even though sequentially it's not in order.
Okay, that's fine.
Paula was the most recent.
All right.
Since Paula Moran is going to be visually out of it due to an eye muscle surgery that she's had for this particular podcast, could we come up with a few fun on-set/con stories from various projects to share with all the Bardketeers while she's recovering? By the way, speedy recovery.
Speedy recovery.
And you can't see this, but this is for you.
Just and you guys can't see that either, but he's waving. No. Yeah. Nobody can see that.
No.
Except for the 4 people watching.
4?
We dropped severely by having that earlier Bardcast.
Okay. I'm hoping that's the drop in numbers.
Okay. Well, you should have...
Because are we one of them?
Yeah, we're fine.
No, okay.
So, you should have seriously kept your pants on the last one.
I should have.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
This is what you get. You get 3 feet.
That's not what they got, though.
No.
No, they got way more than they bargained for.
Or way less. I need to narrow up that lens angle a little bit. Oh, boy. So... man, Fun Con and set stories seem to be the going question. I think we've answered that a number of times, and I don't know if I have many more.
Well, and the other thing is I don't know what constitutes fun for one person. When I hear that, I don't hear tell me fun stories. I hear tell me horrible things that happen, like, getting a... Okay, I'll just say this. At a con... I may have already told this story, but I'm going to keep it totally anonymous.
Now, I'm pretty sure a-con is an actual con. So not a-con the con, a-con non-specific.
Whilst attending a convention of the gamer variety and tabletop and other things.
Oh, and Paula says her eye surgery is next week, and you read like crap. She didn't say the last part. I just added that for flair.
Okay.
But we can tell them now anyway.
We can.
Yeah, so just...
So this generic convention of sorts, with a certain number of us.
Generic convention?
Yes.
Gotcha.
This person, myself, was not the subject of the tale I'm going to tell.
Ooh.
But there was a phone call that was placed to the room that I and others were staying in at about 2:30 or 3 a.m. One of my other roomies and I had just descended upon the room and were getting ready to go to bed, and the phone rang, and it was I who was elected to answer the phone.
Okay.
Someone said, "Hello, is so-and-so in your room?" And I said, Why, yes, they're registered to the room, but they're not here right now. Oh, no, they're here. Would you please come downstairs to fetch them?
Oh.
And I said, well, sure. I will get dressed and be right down. So I got suitably clothed for the exterior of my room and interior of the hotel, not knowing what I was going to come upon, and scared shitless that there were going to be police involved.
Wow.
So I'm coming downstairs, I'm walking, and I see the 2 guys at the desk looking at me, and I'm walking, and they obviously know that I'm here for this other person, because there is no, and this is the hotel. Nope, can't say that either. This is not a Motel 6. This is a swanky hotel.
Gotcha.
There are fountains in the lobby.
Gotcha.
Walk up, and I still do not see the target that I'm looking for, but there's huge, not pylons, what am I? Columns.
Columns, yeah.
That's it. And I keep walking, and I see the guys at the counter, and I pass the guys at the counter, and they keep looking at me, and I keep walking, and I come around this column, and there is the person in question. In as liquid a form as a human being can be.
Wow.
And now the guys in the desk come around, they're like, hi, this is, and I'm like, yes, this is, and we need to get him to the room. Okay, yes, I will do that, thank you very much. Everything's taken care of. No, you don't understand. we had to send the taxi away, and he's upset that he didn't get paid his fare, and we convinced him not to call the cops.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what to do about any of that. And they're like, no, it's fine. We just need to get this person. So I'm like, okay, I'll take care of it. Thank you very much. No, sir. Step back. You can't do that. I'm like, okay, why? We're getting a wheelchair. So.
Oh my God.
Apparently, said individual. I have not said whether it was male or female.
You have.
Right?
You kept saying he.
I wasn't referring to... Okay, anyway. This person...
Yeah.
apparently crawled out of the taxi cab, had plenty of taxi fare, but had no idea what was going on and berated the taxi driver. And they drug him into where he was. So they put him in a wheelchair. I said him again. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sharing a room with a girl at a con, I guess.
That's
that
true.
Makes sense.
Legally, I think.
Breast, yes. I started to say something, and it came out totally wrong. And now that I didn't finish it, it sounds like something else in my head. I'll have to go back and actually listen to this podcast. So anyway, the person now is in a wheelchair. We're going up in the elevator. We're getting to the room. Open the door. They bring the wheels halfway across the threshold, and they're like, I need the wheelchair back. He's your problem.
Nice.
Pick him up, drop him on the bed, and just bounce, done.
Nice.
Doesn't move. And the clerk, whatever, is like, he cannot leave the room. I'm like, don't worry. He is down for the count right now. So they left, put him in bed, go to a panel the next morning that he's supposed to be on.
Sorry, people.
Really sorry.
Sick. Flu.
Wasn't feeling really well.
Exhaustion.
Yeah. And halfway through the panel, comes walking through in his pajamas.
I think you just gave away who it was.
I may have.
Yeah.
But
all right.
Nathan, Anyway, came into the panel and we picked it up from there. It was great.
Nice. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't have anything like that that I haven't already told.
Yeah. No, I think that was the last holdout I had.
Yeah.
Of course, we could talk about BradCon last year.
Well, I've already talked about that, and that was terrible. We should out...
and not fun.
We should out Curtis for his terrible, terrible pedo golf game.
Oh, my goodness.
Because we were out watching, what, Fire Dance?
Yeah.
We were watching the Fire show.
Yes.
The Ignition show.
Ignition.
And Curtis told us about this golf game that he plays.
It's awful.
Where 18 years old is par. And they go around the con saying things like eagle, double eagle, you know. Like, it's terrible. It's a horrible game. And he's ashamed. In fairness, he is ashamed of it.
He is.
He is very ashamed. But he's also a dude, I guess. I don't know. It's no excuse.
No, not really.
I do have a set story that's kind of funny for an episode of And At that has not yet aired because we don't have the footage. We're trying to raise money to get the drive recovered.
Oh, right.
But we do have a little bit of the footage, just not the important stuff, unfortunately. So I'm actually talking to the drive recovery place tomorrow about that. But there was a scene we were filming, and it was a scene where Buman and Gabe are training. They're doing a training montage. And one of the training things they have to do is drink this glass of... It totally looked like raw egg. Mm-hmm. But it was actually water, vanilla pudding, and lemon jello. Right?
Okay.
So they have to down 3 glasses of this in a row for this joke, right?
Wow. And
so we're doing the first take, and I'm like out from behind the camera because the camera is situated over a hornet nest. Because this is how you fucking film And At.
Yeah.
This is just the way shit is. You do what you do. So, got the camera set up. They're ready to go. Gabe's already not happy. He is not happy about the situation, right? So, they start. Buman just pounds the first one. Mm-hmm. He's just like, I am doing this. My beard gives me strength. Gabe, gets about halfway down. It ended with vomit. It ended with a cut and a horrible retching. So that was a lot of fun. Anything that ends with vomit is usually.
It doesn't sound bad though. Lemon jello, vanilla pudding, and
in fact, vanilla pudding, lemon jello, and water over the whole.
Sure.
Yeah,
okay,
to thin it out to make it look like egg. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think Keeter was just drinking them for fun at that point. He was like, "These are good," you know.
Yeah, it's like what is it? Egg cream.
Yeah, exactly.
The East Coast.
Exactly. So he, Gabe wasn't happy, and that ended poorly. But
yeah,
there are a lot of and-at stories, but most of them are almost unbelievable because they're so silly. Mm-hmm. Like someone getting stuck on a roof during Hamlet. That's totally believable, I guess.
Yeah, especially if you've seen Hamlet.
Yeah, there are a number of props fall apart occasionally, and dangerously. Mm-hmm. There's a scene in Couch Continuum where everybody falls off of all of these chairs, and Gabe actually sat on Aaron's head, hard, and we thought Aaron had a concussion for we weren't sure for an hour if he was going to be okay because he felt nauseous and everything. So, but we just kept going. They're fun. Carrying a couch outside in the middle of the city backwards, filming in a very active alleyway in the middle of the night, like that. That's safe.
Yeah.
Behind the Erickson Theater, we've got. That's a.
Yeah. That's a sketchy.
It's not.
alleyway.
It's not sketchy.
No.
That's for sure. I got to stand in some bum urine while I waited for. While I did a shot, so that was cool.
Well. Welcome to Olympia alleyways.
Yeah, indeed. But yeah, that's about all I've got. Hopefully we will have some better, some better stuff to talk about soon.
Yes. Of our own stuff.
Of our own stuff, exactly.
That would be great.
Because the only other things I can think about, they're not very interesting. They're during the Wranglers of Death shoot, everybody was freezing and soaked. That's not interesting. Freezing, soaked,
or
covered
fun.
in mud. No.
I was having fun because I was on a horse, but I was one of 4 people on a horse.
Exactly. The bit with Brian and Christian and the gun, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because that was just an ad-libbed thing. We just decided to do it. That's my daddy's gun. Bam! It was so much fun. Glitch. Glitch has a lot of crazy stuff that happened because it was always really, really late at night. Mm-hmm. So people started getting kind of hallucinatory at one point.
You get punchy.
You get a little crazy. But again, nothing really super interesting or funny. Just weird.
Yeah.
So we'll try harder. Next question.
We're almost 30 minutes now.
Okay, well let's get that next question out then.
I need to get the burp out first. Dennis Nickel writes, in Darkness Rising, Scott C. Brown's eyes are all teared up when Flynn the Fine obtains the rank of the Counter Prestige class from Theron. Good for you getting all that in, Dennis. How are actors generally able to turn on the waterworks, quote unquote, like that? Or how do you invoke emotions to enable crying on the spot to deliver performances on cue? Really good, close CUE, right?
Yeah, that's on K. That's on K? But yeah, on Q would be CUE, correct.
Okay. Because key, QUEUE,
that's a line.
Always throws me off.
Yeah. That's just QUE, though, which is Spanish for what?
What? Right.
Right.
But I don't think it's supposed to be to deliver performances on K. Because
no one wants to deliver performances on K. Oh, can you describe the process, preparation, things you think about, etc., etc.? Since you are the king of this.
Would you like to answer that question?
No, I can't cry on Q. Or on K. Well, I probably could cry on K.
Could you cry for a part?
Not
on Q. I mean, I can't say cry right now.
I've never practiced it. I might be able to. It's something that I think you need to work on for a lot of people. It doesn't come naturally for everyone.
No, that is very true.
And I would have to find my thing, I think. I would have to find the thing to hold on to do that. And
well, it's good that you're taking my class on Thursdays.
It's good that I'm taking
your class
because
that is Thursdays. The wrong answer.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay, well, great. You're good at this, so
not in other people's opinions.
Okay.
There are various schools of thought that say, think of when your dog died, even though you're doing something else in this scene for the movie, or you're in a play, or whatever, and take that emotion and put yourself there. And that's bullshit.
Because it takes you out of the...
Unless you're talking about your dog dying right now, sure, go back. You're going to go back and... I will go back and revisit when I held my dog as she was passing because I had to put her down. If that's what I'm feeling in the scene, but if I just lost my wife or I'm saying goodbye to... I just got a huge splinter in my hand and I'm crying... I can't think about my dog and be true to what I'm doing. So for me, and what literally happened, not figuratively, literally, and not ironically either, but literally happened, was Emily delivered her lines, and I was in the moment as Flynn, and I thought to myself, holy shit, I always play a battle turtle. This is epic storytelling.
Right.
The object of everything that I work for has just bestowed upon me the most ultimate gift I could ever possibly hope to imagine to get. And I lost it. And Vansel goes, cut. And they're moving on, and I'm like, did anybody see that? Do I have to do that again? And Matt looks at me and goes, what are you talking about? And the assistant director, Dirk, is shaking his head yes. Don Early shakes his head yes. And Matt turns around and looks at everyone behind the camera. And they're all nodding. And he's like, what just happened? What just happened? And Don's like, he's crying. So I had to go sit in a corner for 20 minutes while they set everything up, telling jokes, trying to stay in that moment. Which was wrong.
Gotcha.
You can't do that.
Gotcha.
Because it's not, and so Emily came up and she's freaking out. She's like, "Oh my God, how are you going to do that again?" I'm like, "Just say your words again. Just do it like you did last time." She's like,
"Right,
but I can't do that." I'm like, "Just, it's not on you, it's on me. Say the words again." And so for me, anytime that I've done that on stage, I listen to what's happening and I have an honest, emotional response to that. When I did Doubt, I had to cry 16 times. I was supposed to cry 16 times. I probably cried 13.
Okay.
I faked it for a couple, and one didn't even come at all. But and it would be at different points. It's kind of generally in this area that you are supposed to lose it. But some nights it would come early, some nights it would come really late, sometimes not at all. But that's the way I am. Now, Alison Monda, on a dime, can produce a tear within 1 second of when you need it.
Wow.
Because when we did Stardust, every night, and there's no set. This is a musical. This is a musical review.
Right.
Ha ha ha. Allison was handed a telegram. She would read it, and a tear would fall from her eye onto the telegram. She'd hand it to me, and I would be doing everything I could, because I'm not supposed to cry, to not cry, because I'm just like, oh my God. And there are people that can do that, and I don't know how she does that. And there are people that can get trained to do that. I personally don't like that. I don't feel that's appropriate. I don't prescribe to that.
Okay.
It's just something that you have to feel and be in the moment and be honest. But then I cry during a McDonald's commercial during the holidays.
Oh, well, yeah.
I cried during Transformers 1 twice.
Yeah, I cried during that too, but for different reasons. You know that whole puppy holding your head? That was my childhood. And I was holding it as it was dying slowly, painfully.
Yeah, I was crying when they got Bumblebee.
Yeah, I know what you were crying about.
And then I was crying when the boy got the girl. So
yeah,
happy.
Happy.
I was like, yes! Nerd boy gets hot chick. Way to go.
Oh.
And I was just, it's the music, I think, that works.
Yeah.
It certainly
You're
wasn't
a dope for a trope?
Yes.
All right, gotcha. So they were asking us to sing on the live feed. I think I'm going to veto that.
Oh, I am too, but...
Yeah, Tony asks us,
there was a whole lot of nodding and looking at the camera and doing things.
So Tony Harper says, do you guys sing? And then Tony says, Rhinestone Cowboy. And
like a rhinestone cowboy.
Ooh, I don't know the song.
Na 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 in the star-spangled rodeo. Boom, 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 like a rhinestone cowboy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Not singing.
No. I don't know about no singing, but I know what off key is.
It is when I open my mouth. I will say, though, I don't sing. I don't like to sing. But when I was working food service in college and taking voice classes, I had to sing Moon River. Sorry, not Moon River, the Van Morrison. Moon River. The
Moon
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
River. Oh.
Wider than a mile.
Yeah, okay.
But the elevator that would go between floor 1 and floor 2 was so rickety and tin-laden that if you got in the corner just right, I sounded like, why can't I think of Gomer Pyle's actual name?
Oh, damn it, now you took it out of my... Jim Neighbors.
Jim Neighbors.
Yeah.
Because, golly, that man could sing.
And he could.
In the corner, and it would reverberate just right, and it's like, Moon River... wider than a mile. And it was just like, oh, this is awesome. Yeah. Doesn't work in the shower.
No. I hear it does for some people.
Not tinny enough.
No. I'm no Barney Rubble.
Rubble.
What was that?
There's a hamburger.
Oh, Barney Rubble. Gotcha. Well,
there we go.
So no, we're not singing. We're not singing for you anymore. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. Maybe send us $10. We'll talk.
Yeah.
For $10, we'll sing a song.
We'll put a PayPal. You have to write a note that says, "This is what this money is earmarked for."
Oh man.
My go-to voice audition is Oscar Mayer.
Oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer.
No.
Oh
yeah.
My baloney has a first name, it's OSCAR. My
baloney has a second name, it's MEYER. Oh, I love to eat it every day, and if you'll ask me why, I'll say...
Why, Scott?
Because Oscar Mayer has a we with BOLOGUNA.
You fucked it up.
I did.
Yeah, all right. You don't get the part.
I marble-mouthed it. I spelled it correctly,
yeah.
But which is why I don't sing.
Indeed.
But anybody says sing, that's what I do. And usually it has a southern twang to it.
Well, country is just...
I'll
say. Country's just like talking really sadly to another tune, kind of. Like, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Right?
My dog died.
Like, what's that? Oh,
down in the downpour while I'm driving my rickety Ford. But down, oh, my dog died.
Oh, we should have just fucking sang Rhinestone Cowboy. God, at this point, this is terrible.
It's still early. We haven't been on that long.
I know. Yeah.
Well, but we're at 40 minutes. That's 77 for the whole thing.
77 for the whole thing, so we should probably sign off.
We should. Any more questions?
No.
Do we have 0 viewers now that we sang?
Oh, well, we did go down by 1. Oh, awesome. My God. So, Neil deGrasse Tyson, if you're listening and are still able to hear after that.
Yes. And want to sing on our podcast.
We will have you sing. Twinkle,
will.
Twinkle, Little Star. And then you can sing it and explain what it actually is.
Yes.
Because it's likely
each phrase.
pulsar.
Yeah.
Right? So. I think that he could come up with some pretty cool lyrics for that.
I think so too.
So come on our podcast.
Make up some lyrics to Twinkle Twinkle.
Or whatever. Just sit back
Tinkle,
here.
Tinkle.
You know what? You can sit behind us and just throw popcorn at us. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take one in the face for wait. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, sorry we're not going to sing for you. Sing Volcano Girls? I don't know the words.
I don't know.
Rub your belly and pat your heads. Oh, wait. Did I do that wrong? Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess we're monkeys. We're performing monkeys.
I can't read any of that.
Wow, are you gonna die?
Yes. Occupy Bards.
Yeah, they want us to sing, and it's just not gonna happen.
Sing Volcano. Both.
I don't know it. I really don't know what Volcano Girls
know
is.
The words. I don't either. Now rub your belly and pat your head. I did those.
We did. Yeah. That's. I'm so far ahead of you, dude. Just
Apparently.
let it go.
Thanks, Tony.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
We love you.